ask, hey YouTube, Facebook, thanks a lot for joining in. I'm back on this show again. It's called the Ask Deek Show, which I call Ask Anything to Deek, right? You can ask me anything about life. Oh, it's good to know. Great aura. We have someone from USA. Feel free to be a part of this. Ask me anything which is bothering you or any doubts which you have. I come here every Monday. So now on, I promise everyone that I'm going to come every Monday, right? Answering all your questions, answering all your doubts, and work it up from there. No more changing plans, no more changing. Every Monday, 7:30, I will be here answering your questions, right? Lifetime Himanshi, I'm doing all good and positive. Magnetic Daylight, thanks a lot for joining in. Rubal Sai, thanks a lot for joining in. Everyone, guys, it's a pleasure that you guys are all here. It's a pleasure that you guys are taking time from your precious meetings or life and being a part of this show. Positive evening on Facebook. There's a couple of people. Hi, Mahalakshmi, for joining in. I'm there, so feel free to ask your questions. You can ask me anything from birth to death. That's what I do. All my shows, you can ask me from birth to death, anything, so that you clear your doubts, so that you don't need me or anyone's in future. My thing is to answer each and every single question and answer it in the best possible way, so that you won't need any other motivators or anything else. Okay, good. Now the questions have started coming in. What I'll do is I do it based on ascending order. So whoever asks me the first question, I'll answer the first question, then I will go on to the next. So from now on, I'm going into the questions. If I can't see you, if I don't reply to you, it's just that I'm just taking one at a time. Hi Kavita, hi Suresh. Great aura, thanks a lot. Suhani is all good. Okay, Madhavi Reddy's first question. Sir, I am a student. I think I do a lot of studies today, but I postponed it. How should I do my work without postponing? It's a very good question. So what I tell people is, why do you postpone things? You tend to postpone things because somewhere around you have this feeling that it is okay to postpone, right? We postpone because it's okay. Do you postpone your birthday? No. Do you postpone your best friend's wedding? No. Do you postpone when your mother is in the hospital? No. All these things you don't postpone, but studies we postpone. Why? Because we tend to think that it is okay. I can figure it out. I will work it out. So if you're a student, you should know why you're studying. If you have that, okay, I'm studying this because of this, I'm reached here, I'm achieved this, I'm do that. If you have all those questions, then you will come to know, and that focus will start coming, and you'll never ever postpone. Do you ever one day before the exam, do you postpone the studies? No, because you know if you postpone the studies, you are going to fail. So think about it, right? Next question I will take from Farinza Berli from YouTube. How to forget your crush? So how to forget your crush is, first of all, if it's just a crush, I assume it's one-sided love. If it's one-sided crush or whatever it is. First of all, to forget someone, I always tell the ice cream man story. I don't know how many of you really know my ice cream man story. If you keep in contact with the person, if you keep in relationship with that person, you can never forget the person. So the first point is, see how you can detach from them, see how you can stay away from them, see how you can keep that gap from that person, because every time you have that, you will feel having that crush or the love feeling. It's okay to have crush. Don't feel odd or irritated that having a crush on someone is bad. You just like the person more than general. So it's okay. You might like your celebrity, so that's also a crush. You might like your teacher sometimes. That's also a crush. So crush is a very simple word of liking someone more than a simple friend, right? So just enjoy the feeling, but make sure you don't convert that into love and mess it up from that point, right? So back to Instagram. How to overcome breakup? Breakup, there's many ways to overcome it. What I tell people, if you want to get out of breakup, first thing, again, ice cream man story again. Please don't keep contact with people, because if you keep in contact with that person, you can't get out. Many people are girls and boys who come here, sir, can we become friends after breakup? You can't be friends after breakup because you've broken up the relationship. You've broken up that friendship and became lovers. You've broken up the friendship and became that relationship or love or whatever. You've broken that friendship, love. You've crossed that line. So you can't go back to friendship again because it is just going to mess it up. So first thing, break up, no more friends, step out of it, be thankful and forgive that person for teaching you this lesson of breakup, teaching you this lesson like girls or boys like this exist who can cheat you, who can play with you, who can mess around with you or work it up in whichever way. Understand those things and learn to forgive and be thankful to that person. When you're thankful to the person, automatically you will feel good that this person taught me this lesson, that there are like these girls accepting or in this world. So how do I overcome that? And that's how slowly you get out of the breakup. There's a great video on my YouTube. Go and have a look at about breakup. That would clear most of your doubt, right? Hunshi is asking how to Hurshi Mande Madade. Guys, if I pronounce your names wrong, it's just I'm reading really quick and the Instagram is really far away. Maybe sometimes I might miss 1 or 2 alphabets. So, how to get out of anxiety? Anxiety is you're worried about future. Due to some reason you're worried about future. Due to some reason you're bothered about your future. So what happens there is again, why are you bothered about your future? Because you don't have a clear plan with you or you don't have a clear strategy with you. When you don't have that clear strategy with you, panic will start, anxiety will start, worries will start, everything else will start. So, how to get out of anxiety? Have a plan, have a backup plan, or have a third plan until your anxiousness goes. Have a plan A. Many people that only have plan A and focus on plan A and that's how you got to do. That's crap. Have plan A, plan B, plan C. If I have plan A, if I plan fail here, I'm going to go plan B. If I fail here, I'm going to go plan C. If I'm going to fail here, I'm going to plan B. Have that complete thing. I'm sure there won't be any more anxiety after that. Rohini is asking the next question, how to deal with loneliness. If you believe in God, no one is alone because God is always there with you regardless of whatever you say, right? So take that point very clear. If you believe in God, focus on that and most of the loneliness will go. Other thing is when you feel lonely, my second question is, don't you have your parents, brothers, sisters, mother, father? If they are there with you, again, you're not lonely, you're not utilizing the relationship and you're not utilizing that relationship which you already have. So go and give a hug to your mother. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Did you hug your mother? That's the first question I would ask. So go and hug your mother. Go and hug your father. Slowly spend time with them. Play games with them. Whatever it is. Start interacting with people who are the most closest to you, which is your mother and father and your brother and sister. Automatically loneliness will go. But what happens is you need a boy or that friend to be feeling and full. You need that outsider's call. Then only I am going to feel complete. That is the other problem with loneliness. So make sure you get that right and you'll figure it out. Supi Swapa, I am an engineering student, not yet completed, took 6 years to do more negligency in my subjects nowadays. I didn't understand the question. Why are you taking 6 years to do your engineering? Supi, can you just re-clarify or rephrase your question because it doesn't make sense to me. Zuhra Fatima, how can I decrease tension for small thoughts? When you have tension about anything, go take actions. So when you have a tension about something, which means you have a tension that you are going to get COVID, for example, right? That's the main thing which is happening now. So you have this tension that COVID is going to come to you. But then if you're covering your mask, so every time you go out, cover the mask. Every time you go, clean your hands. And wherever you are touched, sanitize your hands. So when you take these actions, you are confident in your actions. And when you're confident in your actions, tensions won't come. It is when you doubt something, it is when you question something, and that is when slowly the tensions on small things begins to come, right? Next, what is my biggest inspiration? All my audience listening to me, all my people who are asking me these questions are my true inspiration. Because of you people asking, that's why I'm doing the show, right? If you don't ask me any questions, the show won't be happening. Right? So first of all, thank you everyone for being a part of the show. It's because of you people. You are my inspiration to do. The more problems people ask me, the more questions people ask me, the more I'm going to do the show. So that's what I believe in, right? So I believe in the concept that keep sharing positivity, spread it so much to this world that negativity will be staying away from people who understand the power of positivity. So I am Smart MK. You are my inspiration. Got it? How to overcome loneliness, Prince? I've already talked about it. According to you, when will the world be free from COVID? I'll tell you something. Don't think as to when free from COVID. Himanshi, what you need to see is how can I win over COVID? It's not about when the world is going to be free. It is your attitude towards COVID which makes all the difference, right? So the first question I ask you is why do you want it freed up? You stay healthy, you follow the protocol, you have some discipline in life, and that's all you got to do. Why are you waiting the world to change? You change. You have a now. I'm coming live. Why I'm coming live? Because people are having a lot of negativity around. So I thought it's time for me to come live. Remember, I had continuous shows when the COVID first came up, and then I got busy doing all these. This NGO which I'm working on, this group of team people. I'm still now. If you see, most of my upcoming shows are all with my team members who are coming willingly to spread the message of positivity. So we are working on with all those teams. So that is when I had a dip on my show. Now the COVIDs have come back again I'm back live. So don't see that this is a problem and that is a problem. Start taking action so it starts working positively, right? If you want to see me better, it's always best to go on YouTube. You can see me on a larger screen. Instagram is only going to show me this way, right? Mr. Vincent, how to stay motivated during this pandemic? Growth. It is the best time to grow. Many people complain that we don't have time when I had school, when I had college, when I had work. Now you have all the time to work. You have all the time to grow. You have all the time to make that impact in your life. You have all the time to give a hug to your mom. You have all the time to talk to your papa about his life. You have all the time which you have asked for. When I go and do sessions in colleges, the complaint students have is too much work in college, too much assignments, no time for my dream. Now is the time to work on your dream. So see it from that point of view. So if you want to get motivated, you have so much time. Instead of watching TV, work on yourself. Instead of watching and working around on various other things, work on yourself. And slowly see how you get motivated. Hi Hema, hi Sona, Aura, thanks a lot. Shweta, hi. Fourth law of quantum physics explained. It's now. Now, ask me questions which you really want to know about your life. You can, now I will ask you a simple, like initially I still remember when I did a session, it was for 5th grade student. So they asked me a question, sir, which came first, an egg or a chicken? I explained to it, right? So Divya, if you can tell me what's the 4th law of quantum physics, then I'll try to explain it. But then at the end of the day, if you ask me questions which is already there in a textbook, go and have a look at the textbook, right? Okay. So actually today I came to know about good opportunities regarding job in Ahmedabad. Should I take the opportunity now or wait for the next time? See, Bishan, it depends on the scenario. Right now, with the current COVID spread in India, my recommendation or suggestion would be try to stay safe first. Now, I don't know what are the numbers in Ahmedabad, and I don't know what the numbers you are staying. If Ahmedabad numbers are safer, then it could be a wise move to move there. It is much, because I know my office colleagues who have moved from Mumbai to Jaipur because the Mumbai numbers were very high. So if it is a smart move, go ahead and move. If it is a risky move where the numbers are more than from where you are, I would say just wait for the next opportunity. But still, again, would you get the next opportunity is the question you got to ask. Right now, I think most of the places are locked down, so I really don't know if you can travel it or not. So see it from that point of view and decide. Hi Vishita, hi Ika Okari. Shiholic, my family is suffering from COVID. Yes, so what's the question, right? So your talks are very good, and while listening to your talks, there is one positiveness. All thanks to God, Priyanka, for that feedback. Let me take a couple of questions from Facebook. Qualities of an NDA officer? I have no idea. How to? No, it's not about qualities of an NDA officer. It depends on what qualities you need to be that NDA officer you want to be. Guys, don't ask me a question of qualities of an NDA officer, right? You tell me what role that NDA officer is doing, what is his designation, what's the scope of work, then I can actually tell you what qualities is needed. Right now, I'll tell you what is the qualities of a manager, right? If it's a senior level manager, it's different qualities. If it's a junior level manager, it's different qualities. If there's a low level manager, it's different qualities you need. So there's various. Now, if you're a business manager, there's different qualities. So the more specific you are with your questions, the more better I can reply, right? So next is, okay, Finza, I already asked your question. Let me take the next person. So how to know, Danyashri is asking how to, see, I'm looking down because most of my YouTube comments come here. I'm looking up, it is basically YouTube and Facebook is there. I'm looking straight because Instagram is there, right? How do you know the woman you married is your life partner? How do you know the woman you married is a life partner? How do you come to know that? Why did you choose her? How do we know that this is the right person? The question is not about how do you understand the person or how do you know this is a life partner. If you are willing to do things for that life partner purely because you love that person and nothing else, they become your life partner. You don't think that life partner is one specific person. People, when worst case scenarios, people do even change their life partner. But then my question here is that is many youth who gets to the relationship, they get into the relationship. After that, they think that is the life partner, and then the breakup happens. So what you're saying, this is not the life partner. So don't see as life partner as something which is, a formula. That this is the formula, then he is a life partner. This is the formula, then it is a complementing of both your strength and weakness. So he has a strength, she has a strength. And she has a weakness and he has a weakness. If the strength of the girl and the weakness of the boy combines, and if the weakness of the girl and the strength of the boy combines, then you are a life partner. There are people who are married and both are not their life partner too. So life partner is when they come as a group, they combine together and they go and work on a mission, which is their life and the world's life. That is when they become a life partner, or else they are not life. There are some, I know many people who are married living in two different houses. So are they a life partner or are they just partner by the law or partner by the books? So make sure you understand the difference, right? Now let me go back to Instagram. Jagmohan Sahu, sir, how to focus on studies in the lockdown, avoid distraction from mobile and social media, find out why you're studying. I keep telling everyone, find out why you're studying. If you don't know why you're studying, you will never get your focus or concentration or whatever it is. Why are you studying? What's the point behind it? Right? Would you get distracted on your phone when it's your birthday celebration? No. So think about it from that point, right? Peru. So by following your positive ways in life, I'm doing makeup artist. I'm making my Insta profile a little bit. I'm worried like that. It will happen like that. I will get an honor. All thanks to God, Peru. With that, let me take a screenshot and share it to the world. Oh, I need to come very front. I think I need to set it up differently, right? So yeah, let me take a screenshot of that. That looks cool. Okay, I think I can move my head out of it. No, sorry, I had to come here. Okay, so that's good. That's a good feedback, right? So yeah, it's good to know that you went after your dream. It's good to know that you went after your focus. So that's great, Peru. So yeah, go ahead, do it. Why are you worried about it? If you love what you're doing, you are never worried about what it is and what's going to happen. You're doing it for the benefit of the people, and make sure you do that right. And slowly you will see people will evolve and improve your skills. You're worried because somewhere around you think you'll get it wrong. You're worried because you think that you will mess up. If you don't have customers, go do it for free, right? And once you make it free, do the job so very well that they refer you to someone else and charge the second person, right? And that's how you got to do it, right? Will I get orders? If you don't get orders, as I said, go do it for free. Tell them only charge for the makeup cost. Remaining, I will do it for free. I don't have any service. So do that around 5-10 times. Do it so very well so that people recommend. Go to Peru. that she's the best who's doing it. Go to Peru. She is the one who's doing, right? I hope your name is Peru. Okay, Peru or whatever. Peru. Okay, whatever. Okay, anyways, all good. Or what to do when you don't feel like studying? Don't study. It's as simple as that. When you don't feel like doing anything, don't go and do it. It's as simple as that. But my question here is, if you don't feel like studying, the next thing you got to be careful is that how is going that affect my future or my life or the exams, right? See, if you don't feel like, then it's best not to do it. But then how do you feel like doing is knowing why I'm studying. How important, before the exam, one day before, do you feel like not studying? No, I'm sure you will run and study because tomorrow's the exam. So make sure you get that right? It's me, Shetty. How much focus with work? As much as you can. If you don't, and give that certain level of breaks to that life or that work, because continuously you're doing that thing, it can work it out, right? So I know once upon a time it helped me a lot. All thanks to God, Shihalik. Everything helps. Positivity helps people every time. It depends on how well you want to accept it or not, right? Aisha is saying how to be positive even in an angry situation. First of all, anger is because somewhere around a second person is influencing you some way or the other, and you're personally taking it and thinking that they are wrong and I need to correct it. So the problem here is how do we in a positive way is not to get angry. Accept the truth that this person are like that. Accept. Now if someone calls, okay, Aisha, if I call your dog, would you get angry or not angry? Maybe if you have a self-respect of a human being, if I call your dog, you are going to get angry. But then my question is, if you know you're a human being, if I kill your dog or a crow or whatever, would you get angry? No. So the question here is anger is good to a limit. But if people are misusing you and getting entertainment in your anger, you got to be careful. Got it? Everyone is asking how to. I already talked about forcing. Madhavi. So my girlfriend had died day before yesterday. He loves her so much, but passing away, he's not able to forget her. His addictive habit. How to deal with it? Madhavi, see, the thing is, I don't know if they're married or not married. So it's just love or marriage. That's not very clear. If it is not married stuff, I don't think it's a big problem. He's going to evolve with time and move on. If his marriage is a different discussion. So the point here is accept the reality that that girlfriend or whatever it is has passed away. I can't talk on a third person's point of view because I really don't know to what level their relationship is and to the what level they have gone into the relationship. Because if that's not understood, it's very difficult for me to comment on it. Rishni is asking how to find our life purpose. Okay, how to find your life purpose? Let me make it easy for you. Life purpose, you can't find it. Purpose actually selects you. So first of all, we always do what you like. Then slowly doing various things you like, you will come to know what you love. Slowly, when you find out what you love, you will find out what you're really passionate about from that love. And slowly, when you get passionate about it, you work on your growth on that passion. You work, like for example, Peru I talked about. She went into makeup. Now she's going to grow. She's slowly going to grow. She's slowly going to grow. And then what happened? The purpose will select them. Right? That is one point. The other concept of life purpose is that growth. Rishni should be the best Rishni which she can be. Start growing, being a best daughter, being the best student, being the best colleague, being the best human being. Keep growing every day. Sometimes your life purpose would only be to be the best daughter, best mother, and best grandmother and finish this world. Don't think that there is some miraculous life purpose which you have to do. Sometimes doing the role which is given to you in the best possible way might be your purpose. I really don't know what your purpose is. So don't focus too much about the focus part. Be the best person you can be. You are reaching to your purpose, maybe this time or maybe next time. Got it? Sonu, hi. Now, okay, so Dania is again, continue on the crush question. What if the crush is your boss and he supports you and helps you and kind of, okay. What if your boss, see, it is always easy to have a crush on someone who's close to you or someone who's senior you, because you tend to relate that person to someone who you like. So have that crush, no problem, but make sure you don't convert into love. He's supporting you, he's helping you, he's kind with you. Utilize it to your benefit, but don't fall in love. Crush is just having an extra liking towards someone who's supporting you. It is okay, but don't convert that into love. Or maybe he's doing all this help to get your crush back or love back. I don't know. So get that point very clear. Ankit, how to focus on life, this situation like these days? Focus again. Focus comes when you know why. I keep telling this every day. Focus comes when you know it is why. When the why is clear, the focus becomes easy. So why are you doing what you're doing? The focus is there with you, right? Hi Aksh, hi Danya, I replied to you. Varisht, I've already talked about it. Parker is asking, what is life? Life is time between birth and death, and that's it, full stop it. And the purpose of life is to grow in whatever you're doing and keep doing that till the rest of your life. That is life, right? Hi, Jogu. Great aura. Yeah, everyone is saying hi. Sir, not yet in relationship. Roshni, what was your question? It's difficult, man. You know, when you're repeating, just make sure it's very difficult for me to reconnect to what others are saying. Prince Sam SK, how to overcome depression? I'm a person who believes that depression is a made-up stuff. We are all born positive as babies, but then with time, we hold on to various things which you're not supposed to hold, and we blame it saying that we're depressed. With depression, according to the dictionary, which I focus on, I can say people talk a lot about depression. People talk a lot about, even celebrities have started talking about depression. The meaning of depression, according to the dictionary, is sitting at a sad state, full stop. We are all being depressed one way or the other. When you don't get one thing, when a baby don't get one thing, that cries, a kid is in the depressed stage only. So don't think so much or overthink about depression. Depression comes when you hold on to something which you're not supposed to hold on to. If you hold on to it, it is going. So it's like fire. When you hold on to fire, it's burning your hand, but you know, I like the orange color. I like the movement of the flame. I like it that way. So you hold on. Your hand is burning, and the pain goes on to your mind. You call you depressed. Release that thing which you're holding on to. Some people say, I know many people who build up depression just because of holding. I want to be a CA. You're not worthy of a CA. I want to be a CA. They work on the CA. They fail all the 10, 20 exams. And then they'll question themselves, am I worthy of a CA or not? Okay. So let me just a couple of questions here coming on YouTube. Sir, I'm a commerce student. How to improve my maths? Maths, you need to practice. You need to write and practice. It's only when you write mathematics, you learn mathematics. It is not by-hearted, or many people don't look and study. After that, once you start practicing, make sure you understand the steps. Right? When you don't understand something, you just writing is copy-pasting. So why is what? Right? This one into this. Why does this one into this? And why that bring that? So ask question to each why of the things. So you'll understand the concept. When you understand the concept, mathematics becomes easy. Love the subject. Do the easy stuff first in mathematics so that you start liking the subject. Don't go and take the complicated stuffs in life, right? A quick couple of questions on that. Danyashri, it's an awesome answer, sir. I don't want to cook, clean up, or wake up early. I like wandering outside like accountants. So what kind of a guy should I select? So Danish is a very interesting question. But the question here is you yourself is saying you don't want to cook, you don't want to clean, you don't want to wake up. So my question here is you yourself are relating a wife's role into cook, cleaning, and waking up early. Now, if you want to be a serious account or business or management person, you need to wake up early. You have to be, your office should be clean. You have to have a clean dress. So the point here is somewhere around you're trying to run away with a certain set of responsibilities, or be so successful enough that you have some helper to cook, to clean, or to wake up early, right? So there's many ways you can do. So what kind of a guy should I select? So why are you getting married in the second place? I really don't know, right? This is another question I want to ask you, right? So why are you getting married? For what? Right? If you just want to work outside like an accountant management, do nothing at home, don't get married, get in your work, you keep living your life with accounts and management, right? So guys, marriage is not a joke. Many people get into marriage with these kinds of expectations. There are chances that it's going to work against you most of the time. So be very careful when you get into these stuffs, because you are asking for trouble some way or the other. So have a very clarity on what marriage is all about, what is the use of the marriage, and work it from that point. So unnecessarily you don't bring pressure. If you don't want to take a role of a wife, or if you don't want to take a role of a husband, don't get married. And plus, guys, if you're getting married and if you don't understand kids, or if you don't want kids, please don't have it. Because if marriage is not clear, I always say don't go for kids. Right? Aryan, sir, I just want to talk to you that by your speeches, I've done wonders in my life. Means I'm completely focused. Thank you so much. All thanks to God. Let me take a screenshot of that. That screenshot will be there. So yeah, so it's good to know, Aryan, that my speeches have helped you. All thanks to God. As I said, once you've figured it out, once you've learned, make sure you keep spreading it, keep working out. Aryan, it's a pleasure to have a feedback like you. So it's good to know you've figured out your life with positivity. Now spread it to the world, right? Once you've understood positivity from me, forget me and let Aryan spread the positive further on. You have learned something from me. Spread that through Aryan. Let the positive spread through you. That's my objective. Many people tell me I'm doing this to get name and fame. No, I want to spread positivity, and I want to each person understand positivity and figure out the positivity and keep spreading it. As you know, I'm making a team of people also who I'm training, who I'm working with, who are making them understand stuff, and then so that they can spread further on, right? So, okay, Nirmal. So when you started giving your positive videos, sir, when you started for giving positive vibes speeches, how to start this? Any reason? I follow your last few years. I give positive vibes, help to overcome me survivor panic disorder. I didn't understand your question, Nirmal. When you started from giving positivity speeches, how to start this? Any reason? I follow you last few years. I give positive vibes. I follow you. It gives positive vibes, help to overcome me survive panic attack. So it's again a positive feedback, right? All thanks to God, Nirmal, you figured out how to get out of panic disorder. All thanks to God. See, that's the power of positivity. It will figure out mental health. It will figure out most of the things. You just need to take action, right? So yeah, how I started, forget it. Let me answer people's questions. So that is much more important here, right? So again, Danishri is still going hard and hard on her question. Let me just complete a question. By society and parents and relatives want us to get married after 25 is too difficult to live. So you are just getting married just so that your life becomes easy to live. See, Dania, what you're not understanding is, please go and read about marriage, because you're not reading about marriage. You are having that fantasy concept about marriage. Marriage is not fantasy. There is a great video on marriage which I have given live sessions. So go and have a look at it. See that video once, and then we can discuss more about the marriage. Right? Society, parents, relatives wants to get married. Why? Because that is that circle of life. That circle of life will start coming. Many girls are told nowadays to take care of career, make that career and all that. I'm telling you, after the age of 40, 45, this career will start working on a different way. Right? So don't think that everything is career. There is a thing called relationship. There is a thing called motherhood and fatherhood. There is a thing called being a grandfather and a grandmother. There is a thing called sharing what you have learned with this world. So there's many things which comes in the family. Family is not a joke. Most of the biggest problem, what I believe a husband and wife is the most divine relationship in this world. If that is really understood, I think most of the world will be much more safer here, right? Okay. Rohan is saying, thank you, sir, but I'm very close to my parents and not in relation. Yes, if you're close to your parents, spend more time with them, right? How to get privacy if you're living with your whole family? Why do you want privacy if you're living with your whole family? Enjoy the interruptions, right? People, now one side, some people are telling me they're alone. Other side, the people are saying I have loneliness. The other side, you have a family who's interrupting your privacy. Why do you want privacy? Are you doing something wrong? Are you doing something something which they don't want to know? People talk about privacy when you worry what you're actually doing. If you don't worry what you're doing, then there is no problem at all, right? You know, I see a lot of same people asking me similar questions. I respect everyone asking the question, but slowly, I will move on, skipping your question, or I've already talked about it. If you want, okay, what I will do is I will open the link. If you guys want to join directly on my live show and talk to me, I will open the link for you guys so that it's easy. Instagram. Okay, so you can come live with me and talk to me if you want to. So after half an hour, I will open that up so it is fair to all. Where's my profile? Settings. Okay, edit profile. Okay. So I have shared my link. It's a StreamYard link on my bio profile, right? Click on that. Use Google Chrome to open that. Give access to your camera and mic, and then shut down your camera if you don't want, right? YouTube and Facebook, I will also give you the link, right? So to be fair, I've given on YouTube and Facebook. Look in the comments column. There is a link called StreamYard link. All you got to do is click on that, use Google Chrome to open it, and then you can come and talk to me directly, and people are going to listen to you. I come half an hour. I told you half an hour I'll do. Last half an hour, I will open it up to this world, to whoever wants to come directly talk to me face to face. I give that opportunity too. So Instagram, you can close this. You have the bio link. You click on the bio link, open Google Chrome, using Google Chrome on your mobile or your phone, give access to your camera and mic, and then close your camera, close your mic. But you need to give access to join in, right? If no one wants to join, you make my life easy, right? That's what I believe. So let me just quickly skip off some of the questions. How to spend time in this COVID time? Growth, and grow as much as you can. Learn, and learn as much as you can. Love your parents and family as much as you can. There you go. Vijay has joined here. That is good. Hey, Vijay, you can hear me? Priya is saying, very glad to connect with you. How to overcome addiction towards actors? Unfollow them from all the profiles and then follow people who are close to your dream. Vijay, you can hear me? Vijay 1, Vijay 2. Vijay, I think Vijay is not there. Anyways, he'll come, he'll figure it out. I think it's his first time over here. So yeah, Vijay has joined, but due to some reason, his mic is not working, or he's not listening to me, or whatever it is. We'll figure it out. What happened? Vijay, you're there? Okay, Vijay, he'll come back. When he comes, we'll figure it out. Let me just wait for him on this way. So that's much more easy. Vijay, you have to unmute your mic to join with me, right? Instagram, bio link, click on it if you want to come directly live with me. What is the meaning by dream? Dreams, there is people who talk about dreams, who think about growing their life and their future and all that. That is one dream. Other dream is a dream which you sleep. I really don't know which dream you're talking about. Please let me know which dream you're talking about so I can reply specifically to that. Hi, Nisha. Shiholic 50 per day in Karnataka. Yes, stop following this COVID numbers, please. It's just going to create panic into your life and frustration into your life, right? So that way it is very, very dangerous. So please stop following the COVID numbers. You follow the protocol and stay confident about the protocol. Vijay, you're back again. All you need to do is to unmute your mic to start talking to me. Let me see if yes, Vijay, you have unmuted your mic. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Sir, do you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, Vijay. How are you doing?
Sir, I'm fine, sir. What about you, sir?
Good. I'm doing positive and rocking. Tell me.
Sir, I have a question on the people who annoy us. Annoying in the sense, so they are my neighbors. So whenever I used to make contact with them, so they used to refuse it. So how to deal with them? So my parents say that neighbors are more important in our life for any emergency.
See, hold on. First thing is, why do you think that the neighbors are the most important people? They don't want to connect with you. They don't want to connect with you over. right? See, you think that neighbors are important, you have to be connected, but they don't think that way. It is their problem and their wish. You can't change
Yes.
them. It's going to be the way it is. So what you need to do, be self-sufficient so that you know your family is protected regardless if you have the neighbor or not. Vijay, I'll give you a simple question. What if you're living in a home where there only your home is there, your family is there, no neighbors? How do you figure out your life?
I figure out in
Right, you will figure it out. So first of all, when you become too dependent on neighbors, you some kind of an expectation will come that will bother you,
yes.
tension, and they will expect that help back. Later, you will say, "Yeah, this neighbor is getting too involved in our life. Why it is?" Right? So if they don't like it, if they don't have this confusion or whatever it is, so what you got to do, stop expecting from people to protect you. Why are you worrying that I might have some emergency situation that time? I am going to work on myself. Whatever emergency situation comes, I am going to protect myself. Focus on that and work on that. Let your family be strong.
Okay, sir.
And that is how you got to look at people are people. They are not going to change, but you can change. So what will happen is that either the neighbors will change or new neighbors will come.
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
it
and
is
another one question, sir.
yes, that's the question.
Sir, how to deal with jealousy people? So they always speaking and comparing others with compare.
Just smile and keep doing what you're doing. So slowly, when you reach a certain level, the answer to this will be your success.
Okay. Thank you,
You
sir.
know,
Thank you.
Vijay, always remember something. People are jealous of you. You are greater than them. Right? When people are jealous of you, you're doing better than them. So when people are jealous of you, think that you're on the right direction.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
And focus on that. Let your success reply to them. Don't give them time or don't give them any, they are jealous of us. Okay, thank you. I'll be make you more jealous. That should be your focus. How to make these people more jealous. And when you start making them more jealous, automatically they'll get fed up. Yeah, Vijay, I can't do anything with them. He's not going to give me anything. Let me find someone else to get jealous about.
Yes,
Are
sir. Yes, sir.
celebrities
Right.
ever are celebrities ever worried about people jealous of them?
No, sir. Not no, sir.
They love what they're doing. They keep doing what they're doing and focus on what they're doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Got it? Any other doubts?
Yes. No, sir. Thank you, sir. That's it, sir.
All thanks to God. So that was Vijay who was joined in. If Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, if you guys want to join, the link is there. Feel free to click on it. Vijay, I'm going to mute you. If you want, you can see me here or you can see me in the live show also. Right? So yeah. So whatever questions you have, you can come live directly. But guys, make sure it's not personal questions, because what happens is that is when you ask personal questions, this gets live, right? People are watching it. So once I still remember one guy asked about his mother and all that thing. And later he realized it was a live show, and then he said, "Sir, can you delete it?" So I had to delete the whole live show just for that guy. So you can put a fake name, you can put your fake voice, but come live and ask me the question if you want. Now going back to Instagram, there's no one else wants to join again, so that's good. Yes, Dania, you can go and have a look at my. It's called Marriage Only. There's two parts which I've done live. Everything about marriage, about girls, boys, how do you select a guy, what is marriage all about, what about kids and all that thing, right? So how to focus our life situation like this day. I already talked about it. So can you share your journey till now with us? My journey, I'm very thankful to God to what I'm doing. Initially, I started with 1 followers, slowly grown up to whatever it is. Thank you for everyone for all your positivity for which you have shared with me. You know, I still see around 30 to 50 people going up and down. It's great that at least 30 people, and I have around 11 to 15 people in Facebook and YouTube together. So I see this 50 people on an average wanting to see my content, and I'm just doing it. I still feel bad. I just came to realize I was looking at my YouTube analytics. And I came to know people are coming back on my page and waiting to see some new videos to come in. So I feel really bad that I didn't post it for such a long time. So now what I'm planning to target in the next, now I have my Eid holidays here. So my next plan is Spotify, all my, what do you say, this Ghana, Spotify, this audio, whatever, this podcast stuff. So daily I'm going to post a podcast and daily I'm going to put a YouTube video out. That's my target. That's what I'm going to do. Daily you're going to have an Instagram content. So that it helps more people. That's my target. The thing is, everything what I do is me and my wife and anyone else, no one else is actually supporting. But then now we have made a team of people who willingly want to spread messages. So you would see my stories that I'm coming up with new live shows. Those are all the team people coming in, joining with me. So if you want to do a live show with me with a specific topic, now for example, Danyashri, if you want to do on marriage, come live with me. You don't need to come on video. You can just shut down your camera. You can just change your name. Come live and then discuss all about marriage. Let's have a complete discussion on marriage so that next time, no kid, whoever listens to this talk, have any confusion about marriage. I'm here, I'm available. It depends on you how you want to utilize me. It's very easy to ask questions on chat, right? But if you genuinely want answers, I know you people will join and you will ask the question. Until it's not genuine, I think it is best I reply only when it's genuine, right? Okay. So many people are saying my Instagram is not lagging. My comments are not lagging. I can see everyone's comment. I can see it, but I'm just stop the comment. I'm just seeing one at a time so that I come to it. I have tons of messages below. I'm just coming to it. Again, if someone wants to come live with me, you have an opportunity to come live. Instagram live, joint live doesn't work for me, so I can't do it because the government doesn't allow me to do it. If you want to come live with me, the only option is to come on StreamYard. The link is on my bio link. Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. It's on the comments column. You will see it StreamYard. Right? If no one wants to come, you make my life easy, right? Are you the first good partner to be with? Check first, bro. I didn't understand the question. Sergi, just awesome. I get a lot of questions of concentration on studies. Let me just fast forward the whole thing. Oh, there's a tons of question of concentration of studies. Let me give you a concentration. Concentration is a choice, right? For example, many people ask me this question about concentration on studies. Let me explain to you. I think there's 3 videos on YouTube, just me talking about concentration on studies. If you see my YouTube, most of your answers are already answered there itself, right? So let me talk about concentration. You are studying ABCD, 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 for example, right? You study ABCD, ABCD. Suddenly, your favorite actor, let's say example Shah Rukh Khan, will come into your mind and disturb you. So your concentration is not gone. Your concentration shifts from your studies to something more important. Your concentration is moving towards Shah Rukh Khan. So it's not your concentration is gone, your concentration is shifting from studies to Shah Rukh Khan because Shah Rukh Khan's movie, which is upcoming, is more important. So whatever is important, your concentration will keep moving. So find the importance of studies and the value of studies and what studies are going to benefit me. And that way, that same studies will work on you. Do you have any concentration issues when you are reading the best novel which you like? Do you have any concentration issues when you're watching the most favorite movie of Shah Rukh Khan? Do you have any issues on your concentration when your birthday is on that day and it is being celebrated? Do you have any concentration issues when you're celebrating your mother's 50th birthday? All these things you have no issues with. So, Shravan has asked a very spaced up question. I like that. Guys ask questions like Shravan. He put space, how to deal with annoying people and all that. Annoying people, hey, Shravan, you already asked me Vijay, same question. There are my neighbors. Whenever I try to make contact between them, a simple smile and they turn aside, kneel down their head. Yeah, so I think Shravan, Is Vijay the same person? Because that's the same question even Vijay asked. So I already talked about it. Okay, Ramya is asking, so I'm working as a consultant as a revenue department and I'm not at all wishing or working for from heart, but still work cause it's a government job. Okay, Ramya. So you are not liking this work as long as it's paying you, focus on the payment that because the money is coming in, you're using that money to make a difference, right? Please take a glass of water, right? Just because what happens, many people are telling me I don't drink water and my throat just gets tired and it gets very weak. So that's the reason I'm drinking a glass of water, right? So Ramya, what you don't understand here is sometimes you might not love what you're doing. So you have two choices. Focus on the salary and start loving your job, or start loving what you're actually doing. That's point number one. But then you have a lot of free time, right? Oh, Dhaneshri has come in to ask all about marriage. Yeah. So yes, Tanya, tell me.
Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to be have you on board.
Thank you. And yeah, I have fear of marriage. All people wants me to get married, like my parents and my grandparents, and want me to have kids and all. But I really don't want to get married. Why? Because I hate people. Means, like when I get to know more about them, I stop really talking to them, and so I have fear of being with people, like being other than my parents.
Okay, so Dania, my first question to you is are you okay with your parents?
Yeah. I love them.
You have brother, sister?
Yeah, I love them.
So you
And my
love them.
grandparents are, yeah.
You love them. So
Yeah.
the husband who you're getting married to would be an addition to a brother, sister at the end of the day. Right? So why are you saying that husband is going to be someone very different, very controlling? Because if you go with that attitude, you are going to attract a controlling husband at the end of the day. Right? Why you're getting feared of marriage is somewhere around you don't. I tell people, fear normally comes when you have limited information about something. When you have limited information about something, slowly, I don't know this, I don't know that, fear will start building up. Right? Pooja, I saw you join in, but you didn't give access to your camera and mic, so it says device not connected. You have to log out and come in or change your Google settings and give access to it, right? So, Danishri, what you need to do here is first thing is learn about marriage. For me, marriage is the most divinest relationship any girl or boy can get into. You know why do people get married?
No, sir, I don't know.
Okay, let me tell you that first so that clarifies it. So, since you're a girl, I'll give a girl's example. We are all born as babies. Okay?
Yeah.
Babies doesn't differentiate girls and boys. They see all as same. You give them a
Yes.
snake, you give them an elephant, you give them a monkey, you give them a human being. They see everyone as equal. But
Yeah.
as we grow, Danishri will identify herself as feminine, as I'm a girl. So what
Yes.
happens? So you build up this concept that I am feminine, I na da 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 da. Build up this female concept. To understand the world or to understand the concepts of world, you need to understand both the feminine aspect and the masculine aspect also. Then you
Okay.
become a complete human being. So I'm a guy, and to me to understand the feminine aspect, I need a wife to make me understand that, so it makes me complete. Many people ask me, how do I talk to girls and how do I talk and solve or make girls understand the question? I'm using my wife's energy to understand what the girl is going through and giving him the answer from that perspective. So you become complete when you see both masculine aspect and feminine. Right now, you're seeing everything from a girl's point of view. So what I tell people as a joke is before marriage, everyone is a girl and a boy. It is after marriage you become a woman or a man because you have the other aspect going in with you and you complete it. Now, the other problem with thing is that you build up this ego that I am girl, I am girl, I am girl. The boy also builds up this ego that I am boy, I am boy, I am boy. Both will marry and they will rub against each other and they will bring that weak feeling. right? When you have this we feeling, it is a different feeling altogether. For example, now you are having your own mother, father, brother, sister as a we feeling. Now, what experience life is giving you, I'm bringing an outsider. Can you bring the same we feeling in there? Then I'll have a child for you. Complete your own creation. Would you have a we feeling there? If your mother thought not to get
Yeah.
married, you would be there right now.
Yes, sir. But we have to deal with his parents and his family and his relatives. He
Yes.
might be he might be kind, he might be generous, and he might be a good person. But what about his parents? They might be entirely different than him. So
First thing I always tell any girl or boy after marriage, I hate this in law concept. After marriage, she also becomes your mother also becomes your mother. His father also becomes your father also becomes your father. Treat both people equal. If you're giving a gift to your mother, make sure you give to your in law also.
yes, sir, but we should have to get same vibe from them also. No, like I am ready to give the vibe like okay, I can feel same as my mother and my father. But what if they don't like us?
They see your Dania, what I always say is that your role is to be the best wife or be the best daughter-in-law that you can be. Don't expect them to change. Don't expect them to react. I'm going to be the best wife and I'm going to be the best daughter-in-law and I'm going to keep doing it regardless they hate me, they shout at me. I am going to do the best. Because after you leave this world, God or universe, whoever you meet after that, God is not going to ask, oh, Danya, how was your mother-in-law? God will only ask you, Danya, were you a good daughter-in-law or not? If your answer is yes, things will start changing. Now, the other thing what girls don't understand, since you're a girl, I'm talking girls' answer. The other things girls don't understand is when you become a positive daughter-in-law, two things will happen.
Hmm.
Either your in-laws are going to change, or you will be removed out from the home because you're not worthy for those in-laws. So what can happen is that you're doing positive, you're being the nice girl, you're being the nice daughter-in-law, and your husband understands it, and you both are working together to figure out your in-laws. Maybe your husband will get a job somewhere else, he have to move, you also have to move, and everything will be away from him. But what you have to do is first you become nice. You become the best wife and the daughter-in-law and work towards it. Again, either they will move or they will change. Or as a joke, they might die. You know. But take it from that. Don't take marriage as a risky thing, right? Don't take
Yeah.
marriage as a worried thing because people are, your friends will say, oh, what has happened to your career? You might lose it all. Your
No, sir.
husband.
I don't have much friends. Like I don't have friends at all. Like
Okay, good. So it's
only
more
my
about it's more about you leaving your family, what's going to happen to them. Are you the elder daughter?
yeah.
Okay, thought so. So you're all are younger. So it's more of an elder daughter thought process about I have to take care of this family. That's a good feeling. Take care of the family. But why not you and your husband take care of this family? Why don't a masculine guy also join to take care of this family? It's a different power, right? So, but make sure you select the guy properly because most of the time people get married by rush. Your papa will say, "Ha, acha ladka, good boy, and he has good work. Get married." No one is checking his
Mhm.
character. No one is investigating it. So you're going for arranged marriage, right? My understanding.
I have no idea about that. Like nothing
Okay.
is in plan.
Okay. Nothing is right. So give a chance because what happens is, Danya, if you start delaying it and rejecting it, maybe the best guy which suits you is the first guy who's coming to you. And you say, no, I don't want marriage, I don't want marriage. So what happens is that, okay, this guy comes, rejects. So Danish, we have a different mindset. So another guy will come, which not might sync with you. Because
Yeah.
if you,
How we
yeah.
come to know that it is the guy? How we come to know? Like I don't
So
know.
if you genuinely work on being the best wife, automatically the right guy will come. Right? But if you are
No,
thinking
before
that
before being wife, we have to be Like
Yeah,
before
what I
marriage, how?
yes, before marriage, be capable of being that wife. You're telling me, first of all, I don't want to get up early in the morning. I don't want to do any work. I don't want to do
Yeah,
anything.
if he is a correct person, like if he is he has the intentions, like whatever I have, like being a good manager, or has his own business, so I'm ready to work with him. I'm ready to wake up and I'm ready to clean or do whatever want they want. But how to know that he is the
It
right
is
one?
actually, it is not, it, see again, it is not what he wants, it is what you are, right? You are trying to run away from the work of house, you are trying to run away from that. So what you're doing is that is technically you are trying to run away. What I tell is I'm willing to do the homework, I'm willing to do the house stuff, I'm still going to work, I'm going to still keep my in-laws happy, I have the capacity to do it. That should be your thought process. That should be your mindset. Not saying, I can't get up early in the morning, I can't do all these things, I can't cook food. Why can't you cook food, go to work and make that difference and have kids? Be a very good example to the world that they see that every girl should be like Danya. Right? So what I tell people,
Yeah,
be the best girl or the best mother you can be or the wife you can be. Remaining, you leave it. Right?
yeah.
Don't think, for example, you get married
But
and
sir,
the
sir,
husband,
sir,
yeah,
what if
what is
first marriage or first love fails?
first of all,
But
no,
I think that, yeah, I think that if first love fails, it's a waste of time, right? And if
okay,
first marriage fails, it's waste of everything. Like
first
every
of
society will, yeah.
yeah, first of all, Daniel, let me, so so first of all, you got to decide, is it love marriage or arranged marriage? So that is
No,
where
so
the biggest,
how could we decide whether it's love or arranged marriage?
so
I might, I may not get a person. I may not get a person to love. So unfortunately, I may go for arranged marriage. If I get a person to love, I might end up with
so,
love marriage.
Daniel, first of all, will your parents agree to love marriage? That is the first question
Yeah,
you got to ask.
definitely, they'll support, definitely.
They'll support love marriage. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if they support love marriage, any religion, any caste, everything is okay.
yeah, no problem. Like, but relatives will say something, but parents, from their side, there is no problem.
They have checked it with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have clarification because we discuss sometimes, like what
Good,
if
good.
I marriage? Yeah, yeah, we
So the
do those
first
kind
thing
of
is,
conversations.
so there is two ways of doing it. If you are selecting the guy, there are chances that you might fall into some kind of a gap. How old are you now? 23, right?
23 years, yes.
Okay. So at this age, when you start looking
and
for love,
and yeah, and
yeah,
my mother says me that within 26 years you have to get married, whether it's love or arrange doesn't matter, but
good.
within 26
So
years you should have to get married.
you're happy that your mother is still giving you 26. So I really like your family. You should be happy that you have a such supporting parents, because most parents are not like this. What I'm hearing, right? You're one
Yeah,
of the rare.
that's why I'm so much feared of, because what if I fail, if I loved someone, what if I, yeah,
Now,
that's what I'm fearing of.
see, Danya, other thing you got to be very careful. Marriage is marriage between two different families. So two families getting married,
Yes.
right? Get this point very clear. So the first thing is you got to decide is, can I select a guy on my own, which generally is very difficult, because half the guys can fit. Because Danya, you have this very loving nature, very loving family. The guy, your soft corner. So you have brothers or sisters only?
One brother, younger
One
brother.
brother. So younger brother. So a guy can come as an elder brother and pitch love towards you also. But you might fall for it because you never had an elder brother to share your stuff. You never had that elder brother to make that difference. So that is what will influence you to like the guy. Doesn't mean that he's husband material, right? So what happens is that is, if you are going in search of love, make sure he fits into the husband stuff. Many people go into relationship, lover type they search. Who can take care of me? Who can fill my gaps? Who can fill the issues, who can take my problems. Husband and his wife is a complete different relationship. So you should be very careful that on what level you're attracting this guy, right? So now love marriage. You have your office, you have your colleagues, or you might have your college. First thing you got to understand is how do I get? Are you now? The thing is, same age guy I'm going to get married, or senior I'm going to get married. That is the other discussion which you need to find out. So there's many things involved in selecting the right guy. And the thing is, if you don't understand love or have that love, you can't just fall for a guy. That is risky also, right? So
Yeah.
it's always best to make it easy to involve your parents and then look for a guy. Papa, this guy looks good. He's there in the family. I saw him in the marriage. Could you just check out with him? And then we can start a conversation. I'm okay to do love before marriage also. But make sure, since it's a family thing and you love your family so much, it is best to involve everyone in this equation so that you can filter out. Because a girl's point of view can be different, a father's point of view can be different, a mother's point of view can be different, a brother sister's point of view can be different. So you being a very strong, loving family, I would obviously say it is always best to go somewhere close to love arranged. Don't go completely love, because you might fall for a guy who can give you fake love and you think it's real.
Yeah.
Right? So there are chances you can, because you never saw the cheating guy. You never saw the guy who can fake love. You never saw the guy who can play with your heart and make you feel that is love. You don't have all these experiences. So generally, if you fall for a guy, chances are the guy would fake and play around with you.
Yeah, but I have seen my friends, like my classmates and my other, like they, love breakup, love breakup. I have seen many things like that.
Yeah, so it
So
is good.
I'm frightened.
So it is good, and thanks. You believe in God or you don't believe in God?
I I I do not be like, I go to temple, but I I don't know.
Okay.
Like my parents believe in God, so I used to believe in God, but I really don't believe in God.
Okay, so my question here is, your parents believe in God. They have created great daughters like you. They are, having, like, what I know, talking to you, your family has given you so much of love that you never thought of going outside for other love, right? So that is the strength which you have. So that love is generated based on the beliefs of whichever God they're believing in,
Yeah.
right? Because love is generated by the things you believe in, right? Or the things what you want to achieve, or things what you relate to, right? So what you're trying to do here is, you yourself is thinking that, okay, parents are believing, I don't believe. So what you're going to do is, you're going to evolve to a different person and not same as your parents.
Yeah.
So if you are carrying on so for example, what are you going to teach your kids? God is all, nothing.
No.
Forget it.
I leave them. Like if they want to believe the God, let them believe. Or
Yeah.
and also it depends upon the mother-in-law, father-in-law also. No, like when we are living at their home, if they teach us them like God is there and like that, so I can't say anything. No, so that
Correct.
might also be happen.
See, Dania, that is the problem, right? You're putting all your marriage responsibilities to your outsiders. What do you want to teach your kid?
No, sir. After marriage, it's not only me, right? It's like there are many people. It's not only me.
But you have a big role in marriage. See, Dania, what you're doing is, Dania is all clean and clear. Other people have to change. Other people have to make this for me. Other people have to do. What does Danya plan to do with the kids? You have any idea? Then how can you ever be a mother? Then you will say in-laws
No,
are
sir.
changing.
No,
Husband
sir.
is doing.
Definitely, I don't know what is going to be in my future. But the thing is that if I and my husband is leaving, I will teach them. Like I don't force them to believe in God, and
Yes.
it's up to them. It's up to them. But if I'm living with my in-laws,
Yeah.
they will also come. No, like
Okay. My simple question now. Another thing. Let me just bring. See, I'm just for me. when I pick on different topics, I pick topics just because there is some clarity which is needed for you, right? So that's the
Yeah,
reason I'm talking.
definitely I need the clarity. Yeah.
Right? So the first thing is, when did you stop believing in God? Did something happen, or is just that science took over and you said science is first and nothing else?
Yeah. That's the thing happened.
Science. Okay. So science is the one which influenced you. Okay. So let's see what happens here is Danya. What you don't understand here is could be there is some grace within your family itself, right? Could be the God is giving you that grace which is keeping your family intact, which is having the great values transferred to it. So my thing is, rather than accepting science because it talks about logic, my suggestion would be go and investigate more about the gods which you believe in. Just investigate. I'm not telling you to believe, but go and
Yeah.
research about. Right now, what you're doing, you believe God once upon a time when you're a child because Mama Papa told. Slowly, you talk and research more about science, and you believe that science have all the answers. Hey, science can't
Yeah.
even find answers to COVID. What answers do they have? Right? So now everyone's praying, God, let the COVID go. Right? I'm just joking. So, but the point here is that
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
what you got to understand here is let me reject God after investigating about God. To
Yes, I'm
all the
not completely rejecting the God. Like I believe in karma.
you
Like
believe in karma.
if
Oh,
we,
good.
yeah, if we do
Yeah.
good, we get good, and if we do bad, we get bad. So I always try to be good and nice, so on.
No, that is the good aspect in general, right? I'm a person.
Yeah.
See, my point is not about you do pujas, you go to temples. I'm not talking about
No,
that.
sir. I don't like I don't go. I go for temple, but only to see the people, not for see in God. And
God,
I don't
okay.
do pujas and all.
So you go for entertainment to temples, right?
No, not entertainment. Like when I see the people, they blindly believe in God. No, it creates a different vibe. Like
Okay, that is true. So blind belief is wrong, right? Even
and
I don't agree. People, most of the people even see God from a contractual point of view. I will do this. You have to do this for me. I need
yeah,
to pass the exam. Yeah, if you study well, automatically God will support you to pass.
yeah.
So,
Yes, sir.
so what happens is Danya, when you don't have, you are holding on to your karma, right? It is
Yes,
fine to
sir. Yes,
hold
sir.
on to karma, but you really don't know what karmas have you done previously,
Like
right?
means in this life or like
No, when,
we
when
have
you
other.
don't when you don't believe in God, there is no this life and that life. It is only this life only.
Like we keep to remember, no, like what we did then. We used to remember, no, like how
Now, see, my simple question is: do you believe in past life karma or only this life? All your karma staying?
this life karma.
Only this life. So no past. Okay.
Yeah.
So the question here is that maybe does your parents' karma affect you or no? It's only
Uh,
your karma.
yeah. Like if they do good in good, so it will definitely affect us. Like
Yeah.
yeah, because the relatives.
So
If my mother gets married to good family, it will affect me. Like I'll get good relatives and all. So
good. So my next question to you is: what if your dad did something wrong or your mom did something wrong, which is coming and affecting you as the karma? How do you answer to that justification? You're ready to
no,
accept?
like no. If they do the bad thing. Like if they uh, kill a cat, it will not affect me.
What if, okay, let me clarify that for you. Your papa killed a cat, okay?
Okay.
Cat's her wife got very angry and put a thing, your karma, this karma, he will also die. Your father, I'm just joking, huh? I'm just giving an example. Your father,
Okay.
wouldn't it affect you?
Sorry, I didn't get that question.
Okay, let me take it. There is a father and there is a girl. Okay, the
Okay.
father and the girl is going very fine, and the father goes and kills the cat.
Okay.
Okay, the cat's daughter, which is another kitten, sees this happen
Okay.
and says, this father also will die someday. Karma is coming back.
Okay.
So the father passes away. Wouldn't it affect the daughter?
um, it's depend upon the other situations, because if the daughter is married, or if he is having a good mother who can take responsibilities of father also, it will not definitely affect her.
Agree. But in general, when a daughter loses the father, it affects some way or the other. No, it's not that she is a supreme being that it will never affect her. So what I'm trying to tell you is that is parents' karma also affects us some way or the other.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Right? Some way or the other, indirectly or directly.
Okay,
Right?
sure.
So
Yeah.
what happens here is that is sometimes when you have something to hold on to, if that girl completely believes in something beyond father, the father passes away, she'll have something to hold on to stand up again.
Yeah, yes, sir.
God, I'm not saying to believe in idols or believing that. God can be anything. God can be your work. God can be your mother. Sometimes maybe you're seeing God as mother, father itself.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right? If that is the case, make sure you see that as it is. Yes, right? So I don't think you believe or you don't believe, it is your choice. But what I truly believe is that is don't reject it because of science. Don't reject it because other people are making fun of it, having a just 1 second. What happened here? Oh, it's okay, fine. Right? So don't have that issues which is going to see it from that point of view, so that you have more clarity in rejecting it. Ask your mom, why do you believe in this God? What is there? Are you blindly believing or you have some experience? Maybe you are having a different experiences from God, but you're not relating it to from that perspective.
Yeah.
Got it? How come you got the most loving parents when others are not having that? There is a reason. How come your all this family stayed together? How come none of the guys actually came forward and got you out of that family? You're all protected and well guarded because you're somewhere around your parents' belief is very, very strong. I'm not converting into a God believer, but I'm just telling you is that is
No.
whichever God your parents believe in it, investigate about, research about, analyze it quite very well, and then reject it. Than saying science is logical, that makes sense, then all those thought process.
Okay, sir. Do I
This
have
is
time or?
I have time. I have to attend a call, but go ahead. Ashreya, I will do it. Okay, Ashreya, I can do it later. Your call. Ashreya is also. Yes, then what's the other question?
Yeah, I think
So
is that
what
I
you mean,
hate
like,
people.
So go. Just let me finish Danishri. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hate people, sir. I don't know why. If they do something a little thing wrong, I start hating them. I don't know why. Completely hate, complete rejection. I don't want to see their face again. That kind of rejection I have for people. I don't know
But
how to overcome it.
what if your husband comes and does something
Yeah,
like this? You're looking for
yeah.
life. So
That is what the fear I have of the marriage.
that is what I'm trying to tell you is go and investigate that God. Only God can tell you. Now I believe. Now, for example, some people believe everyone is God. Right? Within everyone, there is God sitting. Because God created everything. I'm not saying you to see it from that point of view. What you're seeing is that is what happens to some people whose parents really believe in God, and when you this comes to the concept that everything is science, you tend to believe that everything I am doing. And when you have this concept of everything I am doing, slowly you'll build that ego saying that I am doing. So when someone is doing something wrong to you, how dare they did this wrong to me? So you slowly build up that perspective. So when someone does wrong, reject. They did wrong to me. They did injustice to me.
No,
Right?
sir. Let me say example. Like when I start talking to a person, I'll be like so much friendly. I'll open up everything. I'll say every secrets and all. Maybe it's a boy or girl, doesn't matter. Then later
Yeah.
on, like when they come to know that I am kind and I am funny and I'm childish, and they start using me like they like in many ways they start using me. So I know I can understand that okay, this is happening. So that time I start hating them, like for their personal use or their personal benefit they start using me. So that's
So
what
so
happens many
so my
times.
my question here is that you are giving the first step. That is why they're misusing you. Right?
Yeah.
They misuse you
Yes.
because you allow them to misuse you.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So why are you hating them? They came here to teach you that don't love or open up with people who doesn't add any value to you.
But the thing is that I can't talk to a person like professionally. Like I always like like being child. That is the way I talk to people. So
Yeah, so see, okay, Danishi, our talk is going long, right? What I can do
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
just put me on
Yeah.
YouTube or Instagram. We can have a separate call, and then I'll just clarify
Okay.
everything, right?
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so
Getting
much. Thank you so much, sir.
I'm getting another call from my office, so my time was only 1 hour,
Okay, okay.
almost 10:20,
Okay,
right?
sir. Thank you so
Ashley, quick,
much. Thank you so
come in
much.
and let me answer your question, then I will leave. Instagram, I'm signing out. I'm running short of time. I have a call coming in. So yes, Ashley, you there? He's gone. I think Ashley is gone. So Instagram, YouTube, thanks a lot for everyone who has been a part of it. I know there's a lot of messages. As I said, last half an hour, I'm going to leave it. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to come for more shows, so don't worry. If I didn't answer your question, for sure I will answer it. Just because I have an emergency call, my wife did call me. I need to pick up that call. It's my office work. So that's the reason I need to go. It is a pleasure for everyone having on this. I hope you Danishi ma'am, I wish you have a good husband. Don't worry so much. You'll be happy always. So that's good. All prayers and all coming for Danishi. That is good. Right? So yeah, so it's just that I need to clarify some more stuff and I need to go detail into it from that. So yes, Ashley, quickly ask your question and then I will be signing out. Instagram, I'll be signing out once I'm done with Ashley. Ashley, you're there? Ashley 1, Ashley 2, Ashley 3. He has muted his mic. Unmute your mic. He's not there. Okay, so it's great, guys. Everyone has come in, and thanks a lot for being a part of the show. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Hi.
Yes, Ashley, tell me quickly. Ashley, speak up. You there? Ashley, you've muted your mic again. Okay, so thank you guys, everyone. It was a pleasure. I'll just give a chance to Ashley to come unmute his mic so he can talk to me. Or as Ashley, I will come back again. Every Monday, I'm going to come. Be sure. For sure, I'm going to come every Monday. So feel free to be part of it and ask me questions. It's best to come live because the talk went too long, making her understand various stuff. There's much more going on in her life, which I need to figure out. Because, the more I talk, slowly people open up, and the more people open up, then I know it has to go personal and work it up from that point, right? And positivity can be achieved with God and without God. Please get this very clear. I'm not forcing God on anyone, but then if a parent really believes God and they have a great family which they have created, I would say something is there which has made them what they're doing right now. That's the only reason I just talk about it. Or positivity can be achieved with God or without God. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you, everyone. It's me, Sank. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you very much. It's me, Shati. All thanks to God for that. Nandi, thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much. Instagram, YouTube. I know I tried my best to answer. Last, I just swiped up. I really don't know what all you guys have commented, but it's a pleasure to have you all on board. We have an average of about 20 to 30 people. So it's a pleasure. Thank you, Mahalakshmi on Facebook. And I will be signing out, Prince. Nidhi saying how to be positive all the time. You can't be positive all the time. As you grow, negativity also will grow. Negative will keep hitting, but you can keep it for a shorter time. Right? So it's not happy all the time. When you accept and you change and you work around your life, automatically it will be revolved around. Ashley's last try. Ashley, you're there? Ashley. I can hear a baby sound. Okay, I think Ashley is having some network issue. Ashley, for sure, next time I will come. Or if you want a personal talk with me, just message me and we can have a call and figure it out. That's it, guys. Thank you. See you guys next Monday. But there's a couple of more shows coming. Wednesday is an exclusively Hindi show. Saturday, please post this on Instagram. Yes, Dania, I will save it on Instagram. for sure on Life is All Positive, Ask Anything to Deek, right? So I will save it. If you want to share it, share it. If you want to screenshot it, let the world know about positivity. More shows to come. Wednesday, there is a show exclusively in Hindi. I'll be talking. Then Saturday, there is another show in the afternoon, which I'm going to talk in Malayalam, which is my own mother tongue. And then evening, another show with two girls, Shalini and Varshita. We'll be doing that. Yes, late ho gaya. And thank you, everyone. See you guys tomorrow. Facebook, YouTube. I'm signing out. Thank you. It was a pleasure having you guys.